Hi guys, for the next couple of days for writing, we're going to be working on emails. Emails are something that you guys send frequently, whether you're sending them to me or to one of your friends at home right now. You're probably emailing somebody, and from what I understand, you don't really necessarily know how to do it. So I'm going to teach you how to send a proper email, okay? So we're going to learn the do's and don'ts on how to email. First thing, etiquette. Etiquette just means your manners, what is kind and what is expected of you, okay? So it says, just as with writing a business or friendly letter, there is an expected procedure in writing an email. Let's take a look at some of the basic components of writing an email. 1. You're going to have your recipients, okay? This is where you type the email address of the person or the people receiving your email. Okay, so if you're sending an email to me, here's where you would type my email address. Okay? Moving on to the second component, the subject line. This is one that drives me crazy. It really drives me nuts when people forget to leave the subject line or forget to fill in the subject line, I should say. It says, always include a clear subject that lets the recipient know what to expect when they open the email. Think of it as the title of your email. Okay? So oftentimes you guys won't fill this part in, or what some of you guys will do is you'll just type your whole email in that subject line. That's a no-no. All you have to do is just tell me what your email is about. So let's say if you have a math question, right there is where I would type in math question. Okay? Moving on. Then you've got the body of your email. So you're going to start your message with a greeting, just like you would when you were writing a letter. Start your message with a greeting, just like when writing a letter. Use the name you would call the person receiving the message. So you would say, hello, Mrs. Moyer, or if you're emailing your friend Sally, you would say, hey, Sally, okay, just like a letter. Then it says separate the greeting from the rest of the message by moving to the next line. So kind of like hitting enter on your keyboard so you can go down a line, and then you can start typing your message, whatever you have to say. So if you have a math question, you might say, hey, Mrs. Moyer, I didn't understand question number 7. Could you help me? And then you're going to press enter again, and then you're going to end your email with a closing, just like you would a letter too. So sometimes when we're writing a letter, we'd say sincerely or your friend. In this case, this person ended it with thank you, comma, and then their name. Okay? So reading emails takes up people's time. Don't waste it by sending unnecessary messages. Make sure what you write in an email has a clear purpose. So don't just send emails willy-nilly just to say hi, especially this doesn't necessarily apply to you as much, but when you're older, people are working and they don't really want to read emails that don't necessarily have anything that needs done right away. So just make sure they're meaningful. Make sure it is worth an email. So brainstorm some reasons you might email a teacher. About it if you have a question, if you haven't heard from her a while and you'd like to say hello, those types of things. You don't understand something taught in class, you forgot what you were allowed to bring on the field trip, you were absent and want to know what you missed, or a student at school has been hurting people on the playground. Those types of things would be a good reason to send an email. Why might you send an email to a friend or a family member? You want to invite them to your birthday party, you are sending a holiday greeting, you want to schedule a play date, those types of things. Okay? We'll go ahead and stop there for today. So this ends part 1, and then tomorrow we'll start part 2 of the video.